Those, it needs to be higher tempo, but I feel like the line had a pretty good practice. We have a lot of places where we can clean up. There's something we can always work on, definitely. I have a ton of stuff to work on. Everyone has stuff to work on, so yeah.
What was your thought on that play that Cole DeGott's made at the goal line?
Oh, it's good. I love how he's getting into the swing of running backs. I feel like he's a way better running back than he was a linebacker, so yeah. It's fun to see him out there too.
Is that, cool that you did that for the team? It wasn't really,
No, it's if you play hard, you're good in my book. So as long as you play hard, that's all I ask for, and that's all the team asks for. So I don't care if people get bumps and bruises out there. I'm bruised up myself and cut up. So as long as you're playing hard, you're good.
Josh, last year you were fighting for a starting spot. Now you've got right guard locked in. Just how has your mindset changed from last spring to this one?
My spot's not locked in for one. I got a lot of stuff to work on. There's somebody who can take my spot at any moment. So I will never say my spot's locked in, even if I'm the greatest player in the world. I still have my jeopardy of losing spots if I don't work to get better and aim for higher aspirations and goals. So yeah.
But what does having players like Noah Oster-Myers, Jarrett Kingston, Kate Beresford do for you in that entire offensive line, your depth?
They're making me work way harder because they're good, and I'm not going to knock them at all. They're good and they're getting way better, so it pushes me and my old butt to get better too. So yeah.
Jackson and I were talking earlier in practice, just those one-on-one drills with the defensive line. Who's the toughest matchup out of those interior guys for you?
Nnamdi's pretty tough, mainly because he's mastered his set of moves so much. I feel like he has the most refined pass rusher out of every one of our D-lines, but they're all pretty good, really. Lamont's got that lethal bull rush, and Willie's got a good spin, and Misi's got a good little juke to him. So I think they're all pretty good to me. We're a good pass rushing team. So yeah.
When they move Nnamdi inside, kind of remind you of Hercules a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But I feel like Nam's more fast twitch, more get to the gap, more explode on you with his speed, and then like surprise you with his power. So I feel like he's his own player. He's really good at being himself. So, yeah.
What do you feel about Coach Miller trying out Liam Ryan over at left tackle? Do you feel?
I feel good.
A little betrayed that your guard mate is leaving them?
Nah. Liam wanted that, and he's my roommate, and he can play wherever he wants. He's a great football player, and I want to be as good as him too. So yeah, be able to play wherever I want.
Liam's pretty mellow when he's going through technique with the other offensive linemen too. It's a little bit different than that loud demeanor you see from him out there. Just his football IQ. I mean, do you guys kind of bounce off ideas off each other, learn things from each other?
I mean, all the guys who have played, we're pretty set in our football IQ. Like, I'm always communicating with Abe about who's gonna twist, who's gonna go where, who's gonna blitz. I'm usually pretty good at guessing most things just based on alignment. But I need to get way better at it because I made some pretty bad plays out there. So I can get way better.
We're just seeing Andre back here this week too. Aside from the 42 star, it's just what's the biggest void you think that he leaves behind on this offensive line?
I feel like incredibly hard worker, but it's just like we can replace him if someone works hard enough and gets their skill up high enough to replace him. But I miss him as not really as a player, but as like a person. Like, he was my buddy. It's going to be awesome watching him in the NFL, but I miss him sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, blocking for him, your thoughts on Trey, Anthony, and John Bledsoe thus far?
I got no opinions. All the quarterbacks are great. They all throw good balls. They all do great things. So I'll see when I see who wins.
Last one for Josh. All right.
Thanks, Joe.